So I showed you my room in London, that it was basically a closet and had no air conditioning, no anything really, and I had to squeeze to get in the bathroom and stuff. This hotel in Cardiff is totally making up for it. First off, okay, ready? This is what happens when you walk in the room. Oh look at that nice big king bed with the nice little animal, but mostly look at this view. I have my own deck here, and look at this. This is amazing. Like, absolutely amazing. Roald Dahl Place is right there. Zoom in a little bit. There you go. The Opera House. We got a Ferris wheel. The water taxi, I'm told, is right there. Behind those flags is where the water taxi goes. Over here, that's, I'm guessing, the Norwegian church, based on my knowledge of the maps I looked at before I got here, which I have recently learned is where Roald Dahl was baptized. And then right there, this giant blue building, that's the Doctor Who place. And I cannot wait. I have tickets there tomorrow. This is so cool. So I had a concierge, which is a first for me. He took my luggage and he set it all up right there, and he pointed out some places out the window and on this nice map for me, and he turned around that chair so I could look at the view, and this is so much better than what I had in London. So much better. And look, the bathroom, like I have space in the bathroom. I can actually like fit inside and turn around. And I have a toilet and a bidet, which I don't know how I feel about that. And I got a giant bathtub. And with the bathtub come bath salts, so I can like take a nice relaxing bath tonight. Maybe not tonight because I have a show and then I'll be exhausted, but like sometime during the next couple of days. I am in love with this place so much. Oh, I didn't show you the closet, and I know I'm like fangirling out over this room. So I open this one and the light goes on. Look, there's the light in the closet. This closet is basically the size of my last hotel room. I've got a robe and slippers, and I think that's just an extra blanket. I didn't really explore that. All this room, I actually have a safe. I can lock up my valuables and know that they're okay. We got this. I don't know what this is, but there's buttons to turn it on. Oh, it's a pants press. A trouser press to get the wrinkles out of your pants. I don't know. I have no idea. Ooh. Sorry, door. This place is just amazing. Like, look at that view again. Let's just, yeah, hi view. Hello, beautiful. This is my new favorite thing. I'm gonna go out and find some lunch, and then I'm gonna come back and sit right here in my recliner. Oh yeah, did I mention that these recline? Because they do, and they're pretty comfortable. Even though they seem kind of like hospital recliners, they're actually really comfortable. So I'm gonna sit here after lunch and enjoy the view and edit some videos for you before I go to my show tonight. I just had to share, especially since like I haven't given you anything today because all I did was get up and get on the train. Tonight I'm going to the Wonderman show, which I'm sure I can't do any pictures or videography there. So when I come back, I'll give you a review of that. Let's do this. I almost forgot to point out the fact that the artwork in the bathroom is sculpted butts. I've decided I love this hotel and I'm never ever leaving. Anyways, I was turning you on to tell you about the Wonderman show that I went to go see tonight. I had no idea what to expect. This was the total wild card of the trip because I heard about it like a week or two before I left, and I knew nothing about it other than there was music involved and they were sort of an irreverent acting troupe, and that it was going to be based on some of Dahl's adult stories. So I literally had no idea what to expect. So the evening started with me taking a 45-minute walk to the place because my concierge told me it would be only a half-hour tops. Thankfully I made it in time and I found it without too much trouble, even if I was a little sketched out at times. Not that I was unsafe or felt really unsafe, but just coming from my city to be a woman walking by herself with where there's no streetlights. I mean, it was still daytime, but there were no streetlights. It was just like this wooded path for a good half the time I was walking. It just was a little unsettling. But again, like I never felt unsafe. It was totally fine. It just, different culture, I think. Anyway, so I took that long walk to get there and got there pretty much like 10, 15 minutes early. So then it was kind of a little uncomfortable because it wasn't like theater seating. It was a bunch of round tables. So I kind of just had to go over and be like, hey, is anybody sitting at your table with you? Can I sit here? And it was totally fine, but just not what I expected. So the show, even before it started, a couple of the actors, no, all the actors, there were only 4 actors and then 3 musicians. They were just kind of mingling about and performing songs from like the 40s, like World War II era. So that was really fun. They started off with I don't even know the real name for it, but the one about the rum and Coca-Cola. They start with that one and it was really fun. So they were playing a lot of those in the beginning. And the premise of the play, it pulled from a lot of his adult stories. And when I was looking at the program, it listed a bunch of stories. I'm like, I don't think I've read these stories. Turns out I read more than I thought I did and just forgot the names of the short stories. Basically, it takes the short stories that it's using and puts those as Dahl's fevered pain morphine dream when he was injured. So it starts with this Wonderman, the airman, crashing his plane, landing in hospital, and having all of these nightmares, using the nurses and the doctor as the characters in the short stories, and he's in the story. So it was really cool the way they did it. It was definitely not my type of theater. It was kind of dark and twisted, which I guess, I mean, I can't really say it's not my type of theater because it's very much Dahl, and I think that's why I liked it. Like I said, I knew more of the stories than I thought I did. So I knew where the root material was coming from. It was cool to see it interpreted on the stage. And they did stick pretty true to it and had some of the 40s songs woven in throughout, so it was really well done. As I'm sitting here reflecting, I think I enjoyed it more than I initially thought I did. Yeah, it was really interesting. I really enjoyed getting to see his adult stories acted out because we've seen so many interpretations of his children's stories that it was nice to see his adult stories come through. And then they ended with this clip. I think it might have been Dahl or it might have been someone else, but it sounded, from the clips I've heard of Dahl, it sounded kind of like him, about how people with head injuries don't always come out the same, and how he'd heard of one woman who was married to a man who was totally blind. She hit him over the head with a frying pan and then he could see for the first time in his life. It ended with him saying, so nothing is impossible, hinting that his stories and the wonderful way he writes and the wonderful imaginative stories that he comes up with were a result of his head injury, which is an interesting theory when you think about it that way, that maybe they were all fevered, painful dreams that came to him in that season. So yeah, it was a good event. I'm glad I went. So now I ordered room service. I was 3 minutes too late to get a burger, so I ordered an egg salad sandwich, and that'll get me through till morning. Tomorrow I'm going to Doctor Who. I'm so excited. You should be excited too because you're gonna come with me. So I have the Doctor Who exhibition, and then also I went with the walking tour. So tomorrow's gonna be like 4 hours or so of just awesome Doctor Who-ness. I'm so excited. By the time I'm done with all of that, the Wonder Crump weekend will have started up in the city center, so I'll make my way over there after and see what's happening up there. I really don't know what's going on with that. I have no idea. I know there's readings and stuff happening all weekend. I have a time slot booked on Sunday for that, and I know there's a pajama party in the park on Sunday, but other than that, I have no idea, so I'm really excited. I did look at the map, and it's all like shaded of like, these are the areas, and this is food, and so we'll see. It goes till like 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night, something like that, so we'll find out. I'm really looking forward to it. So thank you for watching this vlog. This wasn't the funnest vlog, huh? Sorry about that, but I love you. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a Wonder Crump day, and I will see you later. Bye.